UK Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Back with my old mate Rich Beam here at TPC Summerlin. I'm Luke Elvey. Rich, this opening hole, take us through it.
A simple little opening hole, just 409 yards. Players want to avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side, so they'll go off this tee with maybe a 3-wood or even a 2-iron. No need for the driver. Driver brings the second shot in a little bit too close. They can tuck this pin over the left-hand side, make it very challenging, but all in all, a good birdie opportunity.
Let's get down to the action. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
I'd say about 26 feet or so to the cup from here.
Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par. Okay, let's head to the next. He finds himself currently tied for ninth. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Oh, you love to see those shots land. What a play.
Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago. Oh, that's a sensational moment. Mark that down as a highlight today. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Oh, so close. Opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. From the sand, looking to get up and down. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? This lie's not great. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Oh, Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? It's just about 3 feet away. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the hybrid. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that putt will drop. Well done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Just hammered that through the line. Yeah, you'll take that. Sitting at 2 over for the event. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. It was on a good line. This next putt is for bogey. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay?
This is his 3rd.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. That one's heading out to the right. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Steady on. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Now, that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
Good putt that. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The ninth at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safe in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. And now we go to the 10th, where this happened moments ago. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas. A great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or hitting into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. This putt is about 17 feet long. Putting for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole. Par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. And let's have a look at Tony Finau. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. And back to the course with the live action. That's well played. Pin high. This putt coming up is for birdie. This one's dialed in. Well done. Take the birdie. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Down here on the 13th hole, taking a look at Cameron Champ.
Cameron Champ is one of those players that exploded onto tour, Rich. He brought that power game with him and was a winner straight away. But now he's facing that sort of second-year syndrome, isn't he?
He is, Luke, but he's one of these unique players where I think his power can get him through the tough times. I think that if he figures out a way to learn how to play the golf course on the PGA Tour effectively, even his bad weeks will start making cuts and being in contention a little more often. As with most young players, they just need time to develop.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
This one looks like it's going right. That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Didn't that look good for a long time? 7 feet to the cup. That's frustrating. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Now 8 shots back after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Pretty sure that one's headed left. 14-footer. Ooh. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. I don't mind the look of this. And there it is. And let's have a look at Tony Finau. Well, this would be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Go in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Lovely effort that. Let's take a look at Cameron Champ from earlier.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Let's get back to it, shall we? Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Really had that shot dialed in. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Well hold. Let's move on. Sitting at 5 over for the day. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down. Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
13 feet to the cup. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. trailing by 7 after that hole. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. This is a superb shot from Patrick Cantlay. Okay, let's get back to the action. This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short. Oh, just missed. Putting for bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Woo, back there, horsey. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt for a final score of 78. Okay, steady now. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Just didn't drop. Well, at least you're not putting for triple. Let's make this for double. And that will do it. His work is done here. Well, Rich, an absolutely delightful day. Pleasure to share it with you and everyone watching at home.
Absolutely, Luke. Always a pleasure, my friend. Onwards and upwards.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Southern Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and on course we've got John McCarthy.
Good day, Luke. Happy to be here at Hickory Creek. And wow, talk about a first hole. Have you seen the landing area these players have to deal with? Pretty narrow out there, and there's bunkers flanking on either side. Can't wait to see what unfolds here today. It's going to be fun.
It's a little wayward.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
You like that, didn't you? Big pass over coming up for this fella. Oh, so close. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And down it goes. Well, that's not the most positive of starts, getting underway over par.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Second shot on the second. Getting ready to play their third. Handy effort, that one. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up.
Putt is underway.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down on the 6th hole as Matt Kuchar gets ready to hit.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. That should find the fairway. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Down on the 4th hole, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
And this putt for 4th place. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That was a gallant attempt. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Nicely holed. And for par. He's currently tied for 13th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. This one might need to get down a little. Oh, well done. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Oh, I like the look of this. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way.
It was nice to see that go in because it has been pretty darn ugly up to this point.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. And that'll drop him down to even par now.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Opting for the 5-wood. Wow, what a shot. Oh, well played. Time to take a look at what's going on at the 6th.
From here, about 190 yards.
A tie for 3rd spot on the leaderboard, up for grabs if he can hold this. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well done. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Here we are at the 6th hole. That one's heading down Broadway. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. A spot in the all-important top 5 coming up if he can hold this.
Looking better.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. He's currently tied for 5th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf. John, do you have any info down there?
Down here on the 11th hole, and Kuchar's just getting ready to hit. And this for the par.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Get in. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Why not take another look at that effort? The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
This one is chewing fiber.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ouch, that hurts. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. And in it goes for the par. Let's head over to the 9th. Sitting at 3 over. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Good-looking shot, this. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. And this putt for a share of the lead. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And tapping it in for par. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
I tell you, Luke, final 9, find themselves one back. Do you like the position or don't you? I personally do. Go chase down that leader.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. This shot was about 140 yards out. One stroke off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
He's currently sitting in 3rd. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. It's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Sitting at 1 under. Currently in 3rd place. Ooh, that almost went down. A 7-footer right here. I like the look of this. Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, I'm down here following Cameron Champ. We're on the 12th hole now.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot. Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it. And back to the course with the live action. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Just a stroke behind the leader. Going with a 3-wood here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Definitely brave on that one, setting up a nice eagle opportunity, especially since they're one back of the lead.
That's frustrating. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Okay, let's head to the next. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4. Well, this should find the short grass. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Quality shot, that one. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 7. That might be one club too many. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And it's time to recap that play. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Splash. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently in the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. How close was that to going down? Just a 4-footer remaining. Yep, well hold for bogey.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
I'm just here on the 18th hole. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
Time to step into the bunker now. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier.
3rd shot now.
Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Can share the lead here if you can hold this putt.
Yes, 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
Currently a couple under for the round. Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you handle the 16th hole. So I might need to set. That's not what they were looking for.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
This one's looking good.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's well holed. Just one off the lead after that hole. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. From around 140 yards here, only one shot off the pace. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. This is a big moment in their round, isn't it?
They have it all right in front of them. Will they seize the opportunity?
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And that will take him to 2 under. John, have you got a read on this one?
I think this is right around 32 feet or so to the cup.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, some real excitement running through the veins as this player tees off their final hole for the event, tied for the lead. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Interesting choice of the driver here. Getting up and down from here will win in the tournament. That one just missed the hole. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beam. What's this opening hole like?
Caramel Creek opening hole is a tough one, 452 yards, a very picturesque opening hole. Fairway dog legs from left to right. The fairway bunker down the right-hand side shouldn't see much action. Generous fairway just over that. Second shot plays back up the hill. There's a deep bunker waiting for any wayward shots over the right-hand side. An opening par 4 here is job well done.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Can make this one. It's for par. Okay, steady now. It's just about 3 feet away. And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And this effort from Patrick Cantlay just a short while ago.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
They've holed it.
let's get back to it, shall we? Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. Good stroke. Yeah, he'll take that. Currently at +1 for the day. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Just didn't drop. Bogey putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at a couple over for the day. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Let's head over to the 5th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And back to the course with the live action. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. That's some good golf right there. Oh, that was pure. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Let's return to live play now. Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
I'm thinking 28 feet to the cup from here.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. And this one is for his par.
Get in the hole. Remember, putting's a finesse game. 15 feet to the cup. That was a little bit too much power. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Yeah, that was slightly misjudged.
That will drive you bats.
And down she goes. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. This hole is a par 3. That is a pure looking draw. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
And needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
And here we are with the third shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Double bogey putt coming up here. Job done. Let's head to the next. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Oh, let's hope that double bogey at the last doesn't haunt them here. That was tough.
John, give us a small update.
Down here on the 8th hole, guys, this is Jim Furyk setting up his next shot.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Okay, let's get back to the action. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This one's for birdie. Well, there's a wild ride. Oh dear. Time to get the chipper back out.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. That limits the damage. Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. This hole is a par 5.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Second shot here on the 8th. Opting for the 6 iron. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. It was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, it's in the first cut, and it's deep down in there, guys. Let's see what happens.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
And here we are with their fourth. Getting ready to play their third. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, so close. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, just missed. We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. And there it is. Patrick Cantlay is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That was a gallant attempt. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Good putt, that. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 1 shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Going with the 7. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
How close was that to going down? Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This one's for bogey. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, guys, I'm on the 12th hole. Jim Furyk's prepping his next shot.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 9th. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
This player needs to make it happen and now. They don't need a birdie. They need an eagle.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. That's heading into the rough, I think. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. This would be a great up and down from this spot. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. This is their 5th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
This is a bogey putt coming up. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at 11 over for the round. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Not a bad line, this one. And now we go to the 15th, where this happened just a moment ago. Tim Furyk doing what he does best. Well, I'm always happy to recap shots like this. Let's take another look. And back to the course with the live action. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well done. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, guys, I'm on the 17th hole. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
Playing their 4th shot. Let's return to live play now. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And this putt coming up for his par. That's frustrating. This next putt is for bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Oh, almost went in. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. This one started out on a good line. Putting for bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 17th. That's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Sitting at 2 under, tied for second place. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Well, what happened there? That's going to find the water, sadly. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. That's a little wayward.
This player needs a little help from Bob Ross on this shot. No draw whatsoever.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, it looks like this is about 21 feet.
Remember, there's 2 important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. Here's their 6th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this next putt is for triple bogey. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.